If you've been thinking about investing but haven't actually started yet, this is the moment that changes that. Because most people don't realize this. Every year, they wait to start investing, which quietly costs them more than they think. Not because they don't have the money, not because they're not smart enough, but because they never built a plan. Today, we're going to fix that. Whether you've been following this series from the very beginning or you've just found this video today, this lesson is for you. Because everything we've covered across this series, inflation, index funds, ISAs, risk diversification, rebalancing, staying consistent, it only becomes real when you put it in action. And action starts with a plan. By the end of this video, you'll have a simple, clear investing plan you can actually follow. Not a complicated spreadsheet, not a 40-page document, 5 questions, your answers written down. That's it, and that's enough. If you're new here, let me give you the fastest investing education I can in a few minutes. Inflation is silently shrinking the value of your money every single day. The only reliable way to fight it over the long term is to invest. The simple, most proven way to invest is through index fund, which lets you buy the entire stock market at once rather than gambling on individual companies. In the UK, the smartest place to hold those investments is inside a stocks and shares ISA, because everything inside it grows completely tax-free forever. You build a portfolio that matches your risk tolerance and your time horizon, not someone else's. You rebalance it once a year and you stay consistent even when the market falls, because they always recover. That's the entire 6 series. 6 models, dozens of lessons, all in 5 sentences. But knowing it and doing it are 2 different things. A plan is the bridge between the 2. Here is what I hear most often from people who want to invest but haven't started yet. I'm waiting until I understand it better. I'll start when I have more money saved up. I just need to find the right moment. I understand all of those feelings. They're completely natural, but here's the truth behind each one of them. You will never feel like you understand it well enough, because investing is a lifelong education. You start and then you learn, not the other way around. There's no perfect amount to start with. The platforms we've covered in this series allow you to begin with as little as around £1. The amount matters far less than the habits. And the right moment, it certainly isn't in the future, because the most powerful force in investing is compound growth, which starts working the day you begin. Every day you wait is a day it can't work for you. The difference between people who build wealth through investing and people who don't is rarely intelligence, income, or timing. It's simply that one group started. Now, I want you to get something to write with, because these 5 questions, your honest answer becomes your investing plan. Question 1. Why am I invested? What is the money actually for? Retirement, building a home, building a financial cushion so you have choices, creating something to pass on to your children. Your why is the most important part of your plan, because it's what you return to when the market falls and fear creeps in. Without it, you have no anchor. So, write it down in one sentence. Be specific, not financial security, but what financial security actually means to you. Question 2. What is my time horizon? How many years until you will need this money? 5 years, 20, 30? Your answer to this question shapes everything: your risk level, your asset mix, how you respond to market dips. A 25-year-old investing for retirement has a completely different relationship to volatility than someone who needs the money in 3 years. Be honest, and if your horizon is shorter than 10 years, you may want to hold a more cautious mix of investments, which we covered in Module 4. Watch here. Let's pause for a second. If you've already answered even one of these questions properly, you're already ahead of most people watching this right now. And if you're starting to see how this fits together, that's the moment things usually click. Do me a favor, if this is helping you finally make sense of investing, make sure you're subscribed because this is exactly what I break down on this channel. Alright, let's keep building your plan. Question 3. How much risk can I genuinely handle? Not the risk that you think you should be comfortable with, the risk you actually are. Ask yourself this. If my portfolio dropped 25% tomorrow, would I stay invested or will the anxiety become unbearable? There's no wrong answer. A more cautious portfolio that you stay in is always better than an aggressive one you panic sell during the first downturn. Your risk tolerance shapes your asset allocation. This is the split between equities and bonds that lets you sleep at night. Question number 4. How much can I invest and how often? This is your commitment question. Not how much you wish you could invest, how much you can genuinely commit to consistently every month without it causing financial stress. Even at £25 a month, invested consistently over 20 or 30 years, builds something meaningful through the power of compounding. Watch this video on compounding for more. Start with what's real. Increase it as your income grows. Consistency beats size every time. Question number 5. Where will I invest and through which platform? You've done the learning, now comes the decision. Which platform will you use? Trading212, Invest Engine, Vanguard, or another? Will you open a stocks and shares ISA to protect your growth from tax? And which index fund or funds will form the core of your portfolio? Global, US, or a blend? You don't need to get this perfect. A simple global index fund inside the stocks and shares ISA with a monthly direct debit, that is a complete, sound investing plan for most people. Before you go and build your plan, I want to quickly name 3 mistakes I see most often because knowing them in advance is the best way to avoid them. Mistake number 1, waiting for the perfect condition. There are no perfect conditions. There will always be a reason to wait, a market at a high, a headline about a crash, an interest rate decision. The best time to start is always as soon as you're ready to be consistent. Mistake number 2, checking the portfolio too often. Daily checking creates daily anxiety. Your investments are built for years, not days. Once a month is more than enough. Once a quarter is fine. Checking every hour is a fast track to an emotional decision you'll regret. Mistake number 3, stopping when the market falls. This is the costliest mistake of all. When markets fall, your regular contributions are buying more units at lower prices. Stopping now means missing the recovery. The investors who build the most wealth are rarely the most talented, they're the most consistent. Now, you've got something most people never take the time to build, a clear starting point. But this is usually where a question comes up. Am I doing this the right way for me? And that's where personalized guidance can make a real difference because your plan isn't just about investing, it's about your income, your goals, your responsibilities, your timelines. So, if you'd like someone to walk through that with you properly, I offer free one-to-one sessions where we map this out together. No pressure, no sales pitch, just a focused conversation to help you move forward with clarity. If that would help you, you'll find the link in the description. It takes less than a minute to book. All right, that brings us to the end of this series. We started by asking why investing matters, and we end with a plan that makes it real. You now understand inflation and why doing nothing costs you more than you think. You understand index funds, ISAs, risk, diversification, rebalancing, and how to stay consistent when everything feels uncertain. Most importantly, you understand that investing isn't reserved for the wealthy, the financially trained, or the perfectly prepared. It's for anyone who decides to start. You don't need to be perfect to start investing. You just need to start. If this series has been useful, I'd genuinely love to hear from you. Drop a comment below and tell me which lesson changed the way you think about money. It means more than you know. And if you know someone who's been putting off investing, share this video with them. It might be the nudge they need. Thank you for being here. I'll see you in the next one.